ridiculous.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my God, I almost did it before you. Hello.
Hello.
I don't even know if Jay can hear us because he hasn't even bothered to put in the earphones yet.
So he doesn't even know if we're working?
Is your microphone on, or?
No one asked for a test. I just thought I would do it.
I just thought we would do it.
I don't know. He's too busy eating.
He's eating his wrap. Maria.
Oh, speaking of eating, guess what I had for lunch today?
I'm gonna hope a Tic Tac and some lettuce with all the shit you've been talking about your weight.
Oh, no.
She's just gonna balloon out to 300 pounds and then go on The Biggest Loser.
I might. I went to one of my favorite places for lunch, Costco.
Oh, what'd you get? Pizza, hot dog?
I had 2 hot dogs and a soda.
2 hot dogs and a soda. $4? $5?
Yeah, it wasn't even $4. 3 something.
Oh, Costco does have some good hot dogs. Then
have you tried those bakes? You know, the chicken bakes? I think that's what they're called from Costco.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about. We don't go to Costco shopping a lot because we don't have the space in our place. You know, we have 0 storage. So, and our refrigerator is about as big as this beer.
Oh.
You haven't been over to our new place, have you?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
I haven't been invited. Maybe it's because I'm fat. You just don't let fat people in there.
Can't fit through the door? Well, clearly you've not met my mother. She's not exactly thin. She's been over to my place.
Now you're talking about it. Oh, that's rude.
It's not rude. She knows it. She owns it.
Yeah, well, I'm owning it too.
No, I have not tried those. We shop at Fresh and Easy.
I cannot do that. Oh, I do like Fresh and Easy.
Yes, love Fresh and Easy.
Yeah, I do like that. Speaking of, have you been to the New Vons?
I have been to the New Vons.
It's
that place
beautiful.
Is really fucking awesome.
Yes, and it is so cruisy.
Cruisy.
Oh, Lord.
It's the new bathhouse. I think they all go there just to like meet
it is. Oh, I don't know. It's very, very, very cruisy. But the problem with cruising at a grocery store is that you don't know who is. It's difficult to find out who's single and who's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the grocery store, you've got to really, once you scope someone out, then you got to look in their basket.
Right.
And if you see things, I would have someone totally confused. If they were looking at my basket to see if I was single or not, they'd be like, I think she has a family at home.
I think she has a family.
Yeah, she's like feeding a family.
Oh, God.
But you know, you could look in the basket, and if it looks like it's just enough for one, then you're all, hey. If it looks like, it's enough for 2, you're like,
Well, what do you usually get? I'm sure you get your Uncrustables.
What, at Vons?
Yes.
I don't get my Uncrustables at Vons.
Oh, where do you get them?
I get my Uncrustables at, I'm like a shopping, I get my Uncrustables at Smart and Final.
Okay.
Because I get more for less.
More for less.
At Smart and Final.
Well, I wonder if they have them at Food for Less. But you say you get the little ones.
Well, I haven't seen the big ones.
Oh yeah, the big ones. I
don't know what. I even looked online. I think that you might have been a little.
No. They were big.
Where did you see them?
We had cases of them last year for AIDS Walk at the center.
Oh, I have not seen them. Maybe they did them special for that.
So
thing.
Awesome.
Yeah, I have not seen those. So all I've seen is the ones I got.
I even took that photo for you and said you should come to the center because I could give you some.
And I'm surprised.
And you forgot. You just forgot about it.
Yeah. So that's where I get that.
Where do you get your toiletries?
Costco. Well, Costco, what I do is, are you talking about toilet paper and stuff like that?
Well, yeah, and lotions and soaps and.
Well, that's a hodgepodge. Costco, I get my toilet paper because it's the best toilet paper ever. And I have an old house and
our ratings just blew right up.
Why?
We're talking about toilet paper now.
Well, no, it's very important. I have an old house which has a very delicate pipes. And so the plumber said that you can go online and research. Consumer Reports even did a thing that Costco toilet paper, the Kirkland brand, is one of the best toilet papers there is because it
gets eaten up in the water.
It gets eaten up in the water and it's soft and it's lovely and it does your pipes good.
Does your pipes good. It's like fiber for your pipes.
Yes. So I get that, but I get, and then I share with my mom and dad.
Oh, okay.
And so we get one, and then I, take, when I stop by the house, I take a couple rolls home.
Yeah, we used to do
like
that.
you, I have...
We can't. You have what?
Zero storage.
Yeah, no, we have none.
Yeah.
We have barely any cabinets and no storage.
But all my lotions and other accoutrements, I do hair, and so I get them.
Oh, so you get...
I use the good...
The good shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Getting the samples, the free samples. I love free samples.
No, I get the real stuff. But speaking of, I don't know if you can do it because I...
Did you go tanning, or is that just
I did not
sunburn?
go. That is sunburns. Because I've been walking like a madman.
Uh-huh.
So I don't get, huge.
Did you get you some of those walking shoes from Jillian Michaels that are all supposed to be extra exercise when you walk? They have like the curved heel.
Oh, yeah, no. Those look so... Yeah, no. I didn't get those. But I will tell you that since I have been walking so much, because, I've been walking about 6 miles a day.
Mm-hmm.
Is my
So
average.
you're walking literally for about 2.5, 3 hours.
About 2 hours. 2 hours. I can get a little over 6 miles done in 2 hours, no matter where I go.
Wow, you're going...
Yeah, I go. I'm not like, oh. But I have different routes, which I do, and then I kind of change it up. So this week, bodyguard John, I talked him into walking with me, and he said he will never walk with me again.
He's like, fuck that.
Rude.
Rude.
We decided to go down to Ocean Beach and do the whole Ocean Beach walk.
Uh-huh.
So as soon as as soon as you get into Ocean Beach, where the Jack in the Box is right there, we parked there, and then we walked down to like Dog Beach, and then walked all the way down to Sunset Cliffs, and then turned back and walked back.
That's one of my favorite little walk routes. Well, we actually used to jog that to Sunset Cliffs and back.
Yeah,
I love that.
Beautiful. It was beautiful. And we walked down. Did the beach that It was fun. I love our beach. God, talk about you need to be all up into some strange.
Well, yeah, I do love me some.
It is an open-minded little sort of is what it is. And this one guy, as we're walking, this guy looks over at Bodyguard John, and he's like, "Oh, how big are you?" And I'm like, "Rude."
You should have said, 11 inches.
Yeah, he was like, because he was talking about that he was, and he like kept getting, and people were like cruising him. Never mind.
Never mind.
I was going to say something, but I'm not.
I love that you caught yourself, though.
I did. I almost choked because he would be very, very upset. I would tell you, but he'd be very, very, very upset.
Very upset. Well, I love that you guys are walking through all OB.
Well, he said he would never walk with me again, ever. He said that was fun and never again.
And never again.
Yeah.
So that's what you've been doing all weekend, is just walking?
I do. I walk every day. I walked this morning. I had a lovely walk this morning.
When do you find time to work?
Between walks.
Between walks.
Yeah. Well, because, you
should walk to work.
I did. I have. And I ride my bike. I've ridden my bike twice. The problem is that, I don't sleep. I'm not a sleeper. So, when I was on my Wellbutrin and everything, I really slept. And that was kind of the best part about all that. But, so yeah, I get up at,
You're off, so you're off your Wellbutrin?
I'm off everything. So, like this morning, I was up, and I knew I had a lot of stuff to do today. And so I got up at like 5:30, and I went for a walk. I did my whole university hikes. So
You've been checking in at the signs.
Yeah, when I get to a signs, I check in. So like this morning, I left my house, which is, on the borderline in Kensington, and I walked all the way down to University Heights, took Adams all the way down to University Heights, and then back in that whole little cul-de-sac-y thing, and then back home.
I love that area up there, too. That's really
fantastic. Beautiful. There's some big, nice houses back in there. So that's what I did this morning.
Great parties back there, too.
Yeah.
Well, I should say that, Lee pointed out last week when we were talking about thyroid. Well, yeah, that you're fat. But, the thyroid issues and wanting to cleanse, and said the whole green tea thing.
Yes.
Well, that got me to thinking, and I actually started doing it on Friday.
The green tea thing?
The green tea thing, yes. So I'm doing one hot green tea in the morning, and I have like an iced green tea, unsweetened, just plain green tea in the afternoon. And I'm telling you he's a witch doctor, because that shit works.
It does.
It totally works.
Yeah, I've been doing it too.
My energy level is through the roof, and I've lost 4.5, almost 5 pounds in 6 days.
I have not lost any weight.
Well, then you should get on the green tea shit.
I'm doing the green tea twice.
And it makes your poop just...
but I don't do, I can't do it unsweetened. I've got to...
No.
But you know what you know what I've been using for sweetener?
Agave.
Agave, yeah.
Guave.
Is that what you call it?
Agave.
Yeah, that's it. I got that and I got the raw one. I got it at the Vons.
At the Cruisy Vons.
At the Cruisy Vons. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing.
Fabulous.
And I've been trying to get to that a lot.
Try the green tea thing. I'm serious.
I have been drinking the green tea twice.
Well, just
twice a day.
Just don't do it with sweetener. Plug your nose and chug it down.
With no, I can't. I tried that twice.
Okay.
But on the agave or whatever you call it, however you call it.
Agave.
It's a natural sweetener, so it's not as bad as if you use the other. I'll tell you what my problem is that I gave up sobriety for Lent. And so I've been drinking too much.
Well, and you know that shit's ending.
Yeah, Sunday. So, done. So I think I'm going to go on after Sunday, I'm going to go on a non-alcohol cleansing.
For a week, or you'll have certain days?
I think I might, I think I actually might do a 6-week no alcohol.
6 weeks, no alcohol.
Right.
And no meat.
No, I need my meat.
No, I need my meat. God damn it.
Let's not be crazy.
You can have fish.
Well, and if I do alcohol, I'll just do vodka, because there's no calories in it.
Of course, that's how it works. Didn't you know? There's no calories in vodka.
And I really do want to try to cut out as much sugar as I can. Because I don't feel like I'm not really losing weight, but I'm not also, at the moment, I'm not also gaining weight.
Well,
I'm just
that's
big.
good then. Maybe it's helping your thyroid to level out.
Yeah, I don't know. But
thanks to Witch Dr. La Lee, we're all on the green tea diet, and it's fabulous.
Yeah. Do you drink green tea every day? What about breakfast tea? I also got an herbal breakfast tea.
There's this black tea that they have at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf.
Yeah.
That without any sweetener or anything,
yeah,
is actually really good because it's a naturally sweet tea, and I like drinking it hot too. And apparently it's supposed to have some, because it's all like raw, like everything in it is raw. Nothing's been dried or anything. So.
I'm just not a fan of. I'm not a fan of hot drinks, anyways.
I'm not a fan of hot tea.
So that could be my thing. But I don't know why I can't drink green tea iced. Why can't I drink green tea iced? Can I have iced green tea?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I do one in the afternoon too.
Just checking.
It's green tea, but it's weird. You know, I lived in London for a year and a half, and they have tea time, and it was so funny to, you know, every day at like 3:45, 4 o'clock, everybody's getting ready for tea time. And if you've ever seen them drink tea, there's this much tea in the cup, and then they load it with cream and sugar. So they're basically drinking half and half in sugar with a little hint of tea.
Oh, I don't. Yeah.
Which I'm like, ew.
Yeah, I have been trying to be better about my sweeteners and stuff. I don't know. So what else have you done this week?
Well, producer Jay took me out on Saturday night.
He did. Oh, you know what? I heard about that. And
he proceeded to get schnockered
right
to the nth degree.
That's
but then so did Little Black Donald. And they were so intoxicated that apparently he was like a Hoover with his food and passed out on our sofa and didn't remember much the next day when we were at breakfast. Then he took us out to breakfast. We went to Babo's and saw Lynn.
I know, because I went to the swap meet and I texted him.
And he said no.
He's like, oh no, I'm way too hungover. I'm like, all right, loser.
Yeah, no, we came here. I think we were going to eventually try to make our way over to that Bear Bomb thing over at Bourbon Street, and we just didn't get there because guess what I introduced them to?
What?
Fireball. So clearly, his drunkenness can be blamed on you.
Thank you! Because I love me some Fireball.
Well, and in typical Aaron fashion,
the thing about the Fireball is that it doesn't taste like it's that strong.
Exactly, no.
And so you can drink it, and then all of a sudden, Bam!
Bam. Well, and literally for me, I think we had done 2 shots at the time, because we must have got here between like 8 and 9 o'clock. And by the time it hit about 11:30, I was like, bye, gotta go. And you know, it was raining and it was kind of gross out on Saturday night. And I left and walked my ass home, and they continued to drink apparently and had several more shots of Fireball because they were purchased for them, which is the excuse they always use. But
I stayed home on Saturday.
it was
which
all
is shocking.
It's the Fireball, all her fault.
Oh, I do love the Fireball.
You stayed home. I don't know how. You didn't have any gentleman callers or anything?
Nada. I stayed home. I think, yeah. Yeah.
So since our show, when we talked about nothing, basically, and had no guest.
I thought we had fun. I talked about all sorts of stuff.
We had a great...
What do you mean you talked about nothing?
We talked about nothing that involved the guests.
Oh, yeah.
You've done absolutely nothing but walk.
Oh, no. I've done other things.
And go to the swap meet.
No, I've done other things.
Like what?
What have I done this week? Well, I don't know what I've done.
See?
I mean, well, I have
It's all
walked.
walking.
I have walked a lot, and then yesterday I went out and took Luna out for a lovely ride, and it was really, really fun. And I've decided that she is a lesbian horse, which is very funny.
I think you've told us that several times.
I know, but yesterday I confirmed it, and I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Well,
with
lesbian
it.
horses are okay.
Yeah.
There's lots of lesbians in the rodeo.
She's in season. Again, she's in season like 3 weeks out of the month. You know, normally it's not supposed to be that much, but she is constantly in season.
Well, why don't you fix her?
She's still in season. So she just squirts. When we walk around, she just sprays. Like, wants everyone to know.
So she wants to be fucked.
Well, you know, so we were coming up, and there is this new horse in the neighborhood, which I had heard about. He's beautiful, beautiful, but he is a Morgan, and it's a male. And I'm like, oh God! And as soon as I rode down there, I'm like, oh shoot! Now we're gonna, you know, like.
Now the big dick's good.
Yeah, like, oh, God. And that, you know, and I think she's going to be all rubbing along the fence and throw me off so she can, you know, the horse can mount her and stuff. And I'm like, like, you know.
Let me get off this shit right now. Go have your fun, girl.
Yeah. She walks right past him, and there's this other mare in this other stall, and she walks right up to the mare's stall, and she's all like, I'm like, oh no, we're leaving.
She wants a little tongue action.
Yeah, so.
Because you know some horses.
I think I have a lesbian horse.
Lesbian horse. Oh my God. Well, we're going to talk about horses and much, much more from our Copa Bar studio at Urban Modes when we come right back.
Yay!
We're back. And we're going to show you the new Ophelia Bejeweled iPhone case, because now that she has her new iPhone,
I have
all
cases.
about cases.
I'm becoming addicted to iPhone cases.
Purses and cases. Well, I bet you the cases are a little less expensive than the purses.
Well, you know what is so funny, which is kind of odd. Let's talk about this. Here's a conversation.
Okay.
You know, purses. Can we talk about purses for a minute?
Let's talk about purses.
When you think of me in a purse, what do you think about?
Well, of course I think of your Hermes.
Yes. Which I never carry.
But
I carry big purses. All of them are big.
yeah, they're like duffel bags, practically.
Yeah, like look at like this one.
Because they make you look smaller.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is my favorite. This is my to-go-to purse. Okay, so since I quit smoking, I really have no need for a purse.
You have no need for a purse, huh?
Yeah.
You could put your lipstick in your tits.
I put my And so, yeah, even I found that even, you know, because I carry a backpack as a boy. Well, it's not really a backpack.
That's a man purse.
But it's not a backpack. It's something else.
It's a messenger bag.
Yeah. And I don't, you know, but since I quit smoking, I have found that I've even carried that less.
So what you should do is you should do like Donald did. Donald got a purse for his iPad.
Right, which
then
I'm
he
looking
just
for.
Carries all of his shit in there.
That's what I'm kind of looking for. And we almost saw, when we were shopping the other day, we almost found one, didn't we?
Yeah, but that one's not a purse. That was like more like a bag.
Yeah.
It looked good. It was cool.
Yeah.
Wrong color.
Yeah, I mean, they have some really actual cool ones.
Yeah.
You know, if you're cool enough to have one and not make you look like a big, ginormous girl, which is
Yeah,
pretty much what Donald looks like when he carries a Merce.
This was pretty masculine. If there is such thing as a masculine.
You and a masculine man bag.
Well, it wasn't a man bag. It was like a, I don't know what you call it. It was like a,
A tote.
no.
In the big city, those guys that kind of wear those things with all that stuff in it.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, so for a man, that would be a briefcase.
No, it wasn't really a briefcase. It was, yeah, I don't know what it was.
An attaché.
You know, I might go back and get it. They just didn't have the color I liked
Oh,
when
purple?
we were there. No. I was looking for like just black or something. I wanted a darker color, and all they had were lighter colors.
Well, I love that your iPhone case matches your eyeshadow.
Thank you. Well, I actually was going to wear purple today, but I tried to squeeze into my purple muumuu, and it was too tight.
Not. See, I think you need producer Jay there kind of holding your back with his foot.
Yeah, no.
And
We
your corset.
already have video of that. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Because Eddie put it on there. Yeah, bitch. And it hasn't gone viral yet, which is always good.
Well,
But it was
it only takes one or two people.
it was a very funny video. I can't remember what it's called now though.
Well, after your green tea sobriety cleanse and your 120 pounds.
Oh, well, I don't know if I'll ever get down to 120
And
pounds.
Paris is jealous.
Yeah, I don't ever see that happening. I'm not having ribs taken out, for God's sakes.
I could not imagine you 120 pounds. Oh my God.
Well, we were talking today.
I'd go like that, you'd fall over.
What's the smallest waist you've ever had?
The smallest waist I've
that you
ever
had for a while.
I think the smallest waist I've ever had is maybe a 31.
See, the smallest, I was at 26, 28.
Oh. No.
Forever. I mean, like, forever. I had the smallest.
What's the biggest waist you've ever had?
Right now.
Which is?
That's kind of personal.
Come on. What are your man pants?
God, I'm starting to sweat. Right now, I'm having a damn heart attack. I'm like a 34, 36-ish.
Oh, you're so fat. 34, 36.
That. Yeah.
My largest waist size that I ever was, I was 20 through 24 maybe, was 52.
So is my sister.
So is my sister. That, talk about being mean to family members. Woo! Do you hear that? It wasn't me, it was totally her. I'm just letting you know. Ooh, someone's getting a phone call. That's going to be a fun conversation.
No, well, we've talked about that before, but yeah.
Oh, Wanda.
No, but don't you think, but you know, where I notice most of my weight is, because my waist really hasn't changed. I'm getting the muffin top thing. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I could be pregnant.
Well, as we get older and we don't metabolize the way we used to.
Right.
It does tend to accumulate in those areas where...
I don't mind a little poof. You know what I'm saying? Like a little oomph, I think is, even a guy, I think that's hot. Very sexy. You know what I'm saying?
Bellies are hot.
I am 7 months pregnant is a little concerning to me.
I am 7 months pregnant on my back? That's a little concerning too, yes.
It's not good. And the other, which somebody actually named it.
Your fupa.
Fupa! I'd never heard that before. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting this thing. And they're like, fupa, you're getting, I'm like,
yeah.
I just don't even like the name of that.
You're getting a fat upper pussy area.
Yeah, no. I will say for the record that I do not have that. Okay. Like that I have worked on.
Well, you know, the one thing that no matter how much weight I gain or I lose.
You have a fupa?
I always have an ass. Because I'm a Jew and I have a Jew ass. And it will always be there. So.
Well, from all of my walking, my ass is getting really good again.
Usually people who walk get flat asses.
I'm getting, no, I'm perky again. I'm perky in my
Then
legs.
you must be doing some lunges.
And my strong. Well, I'm climbing. I'm doing a lot of climbing and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
I'm not just, you know.
Stairs and...
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Good.
You know, my favorite walk, which I have to tell you, can I even tell you that, and I don't know why, Bodyguard John was laughing at me the other day, seriously laughing at me. One of my trails, because I went on and I found all of these trails and walks that you can go on in San Diego. So I've been...
Did you download the app?
No, I have not downloaded that. Okay. I know that there is one, but I haven't done that yet. But one of the trails and one of the most...
popular walks?
Yeah. It's through Balboa, through Morley Field. And so... Yes! So I did it the other day. It's a beautiful, beautiful walk. I mean, really beautiful.
Like foliage and trees.
Yeah. And you go, and you know, I mean, you really have to work. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a boom. But you go, it's over by the, I can't remember
Is it
the
where
number
they
right
do
now.
the frisbee golf?
Well, no. I start over at the where the tennis courts are. And then, you know, there's the tennis courts and then that bike thing, and then there's the baseball field is right there.
Yeah.
And then you start there. And then you go down, and then you go like through all of these canyons, and you end up like on Florida Street. And then you kind of go across there, and then through the Cactus Garden and into Balboa Park, and through Balboa Park, and then you kind of
through the
back
side,
down.
like kind of down by 163.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you come back down Marceau. It's
I've
a
done
beautiful
that part of it. Yeah.
Okay. There were people that were actually like cruising. I mean, like down in the bushes, like.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was sitting there, and I'm like, I didn't think they'd do that anymore.
I'm telling you, people are probably going to hate us for saying this, but I run that trail often from my house. That trail down. Back, you know, where the Girl Scouts of America is.
Yeah.
Down,
That's a
back
beautiful
that way.
ride. That's a beautiful trail too.
And once you get across the 163 and you take that trail along down the 163,
yeah.
Oh my God, I see so many blowjobs and
I could not believe.
I mean, I often stop and tie my shoes for 5 minutes because I want to watch what's going on.
No,
But they have no shame down there.
I walked, and I was just like. I didn't think you do this anymore. I didn't.
I'm so sorry for everybody who actually does that now because.
Well, I didn't think anyone did it. I was shocked. I was shocked.
We used to do that back in our day.
Exactly. That is
still
exactly. And I don't know. Like maybe that's it. Maybe like way back when. You know, I think everyone has done it.
Like remember the Dam Run guide?
Yes.
Where. You used to flip through the Dam Run guide when you were like traveling to a city to find where the cruisy areas were.
Yeah.
And the little Fruit Loop.
They don't even have the Dam Run guide anymore.
I don't think so. But oh my God, that thing used to be so popular.
Yeah.
When I first went to Los Angeles.
Well, now you have Scruff and Adam for Adam.
Yeah. You don't really need Dam Run. They would have got on the level. But I think all of those little cruisy areas probably still exist.
It would be interesting. You're probably right. I don't know why I was so.
Like rest stops.
Yeah. Because I called Bodyguard John. I'm like, you are never going to believe what I just saw. And he's like, there are people cruising down here.
Oh, yes, there are.
And then I could not get out of there fast enough because, people recognized me. And then all I needed was, Ophelia was down walking through the bushes, So I immediately, because immediately I got on Foursquare and I started checking in so that people would know that I was down there and it wasn't, I'm like, oh, on my walk.
Well, duh.
Yeah. It's like the last time I went to the bathhouse,
Just check in so they know you're there.
Well, no, I'm like, oh, I'm doing a story. I'm doing investigative reporting. I gotta go now. Yeah.
I'm looking for interview subjects. That might be a place where you could find some good interview subjects.
Yeah, it could. I cannot wait for Coffee Chat. I have two. I have one that's not going to be right away because I'm working on it, but it's going to be really good.
Well, what's very exciting is that I did see Steve Pena yesterday.
Did you?
At the gym, and we had quite a
How
little
is he
conversation.
doing?
He's doing fine.
I haven't seen him for a while.
Getting ready for this weekend, the white party.
The white party. I'm clearly not going.
Clearly not going. You'll be walking.
They'll be like, oh, look, there's the tent over there.
You can walk to Palm Springs.
Yeah. And I'd still think, oh, there's the tent.
And Borrego.
And we were all trying to get under me to dance or something.
Anyways, we have missed him several times for being on the show. So
yes, we have.
I did let him know about the new show, and he's very excited to have Brett on. So we're gonna make that happen very, very, very,
it'll be
very
fun.
soon.
Yeah, I think the concept will be very fun. It'll be fun. But that's what
But
I'm
you'll be
working on.
sober.
I will be sober for 6 weeks.
Can they drink?
Oh, they can drink all they want.
Okay, so it's not really coffee chat.
No. Well, coffee with Kahlua, hello, or Bailey's, or...
Get drunk in the chair while Ophelia grills you.
Yeah. Well, I might have to have a little Bailey's and coffee.
Well, see.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I'm not going to drink as much as I have been drinking because I have been drinking a lot.
I know Miss Check-In to every bar in the city.
Yeah, when my Foursquare is like, this is the 20th bar you've been in this week.
Just saying.
I'm going to start checking into bars and having orange juice.
Well, you put a little orange juice in that.
I did.
I think to the Moe's punch that you drank, which you love so much, but they call you high maintenance for for ordering it.
But it's not the easiest thing to make.
Well, now you've got producer Jay hooked on it.
And
so.
I know. And well, when we went to the flag football, they had it up there too.
So talk about the flag football. Did you go this last weekend?
I did go this last weekend.
Okay.
It was very fun.
And
it was very fun until it got bitterly cold and started raining.
Right?
And I quickly left.
Well, I've been waiting for the photos because normally people who go like Joseph Sims and people will go and they'll post the photos on Facebook, and I am usually sitting at the center waiting to see everybody.
It was too rainy.
I haven't been seeing the photos.
It was too rainy.
Pissing me off.
It was too cold.
Too cold.
Yeah.
Take a Snuggie.
I could have.
Don't they have little fireplaces in the VIP tents?
No, but I think of one more weekend of like it was last weekend, and there could be.
Is it supposed to rain this weekend?
The VIP tent was like everyone was like huddled together. We're like, oh no, we don't care about the games. We were just
hot toddies.
And talk about drinking. Oh.
Well, girl, it's flag football.
It's gay flag football. Let's throw the gay part in there because they were drinking.
Oh, so it's flag football.
Yes, it was crazy. Each tent had a different alcohol.
See, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, well, and we did.
It's like tailgating, but during the game.
And Jay kept going, oh, what do they have? Go get whatever they have. Go get what they,
What are some of the team names now? They have some good names this year.
Oh, I don't care about the names. Let's talk about what they were serving for beverages.
No, I like the names though.
Because there was some mimosas. There was
the Moe's flag football team.
They don't know.
You don't know? Oh, oops.
Yeah, no. It's all about what people were
They're going
drinking.
back to the computer.
Yeah. It's what people were drinking.
Well, maybe that's what they should call themselves, is a drink. So then everybody would remember.
Do you know that at the swap meet in Spring Valley, which is really my favorite swap meet to go to, they have 2 bars there. They have 2 bars at the swap meet.
5 o'clock shots. Woo-woo.
That means it's commercial break time.
That means it's commercial break time. Well, clearly, if you're talking about a swap meet and 2 bars, you are ready for a shot.
I am ready for a shot.
We'll take a break, and Ophelia will go get us shots, and we'll be right back. Because that would be gross. Who wants a fat upper pussy vajazzle?
Okay, first off, I don't have that. I just look pregnant.
You just look pregnant. Girl. Well, that belt still fits you.
Barely. Oh, stretched.
Oh my God. Stretched.
Yeah.
So this weekend, speaking of horses, because you were talking about horses and animals, it is Easter Bunny time.
Yeah.
Bunny.
Yes.
So the Imperial Court, along with Family Matters,
yes, is doing that Mark Huntley Easter egg.
Yes, the Easter egg hunt.
Right.
And Councilmember Gloria, who has been...
Gloria.
Todd Gloria, yes, our District 3 councilman, has been urging people to go out and buy Easter baskets, you know, the ones that you can get at...
Look who just walked in.
He got here about 10 minutes ago, girl.
Well, why am I just seeing her?
Because you...
Clearly.
Clearly.
She's a whore. The whore has arrived.
Urging everybody to go out and get some Easter baskets for the kids because they're doing the Easter egg hunt at Trolley Barn Park this weekend.
Yes, they are.
And so I am going to go after this. Producer Jay is going to take me, and we're going to go get Easter baskets.
Where are you going to go get Easter baskets?
Probably Rite Aid.
Do you know where they have really good Easter baskets?
Costco.
Cheap. No. No. Big Lots.
The already pre-made ones?
Yes.
That are cello wrapped and everything?
$5. They have some for $5 and some for $10.
Well, what the hell is Big Lots?
Thanks for asking. There are several because I love Big Lots. You know, there's the one down in Point Loma, which is down on where the Six Candy is.
I am not schlepping to Point Loma for a $5 Easter basket.
I'm just saying. There's one out in College Grove. Yeah.
Well, there's Rite Aid right over there, and they have some for $6.99 to $12.99, and I will go over there and get a few. But you can drop them off at the front desk at the center, so they have them for Sunday at Trolley Barn Park. And Frank, who told me they are going to be hard boiling and doing the Easter eggs, dyeing the Easter eggs. Do you know how many eggs they're going to do?
700. How many?
2,000.
That is insane.
2,000 boiled fucking eggs.
Why aren't they just using the little plastic?
Well, I don't know, but oh, yeah. See, that's normally what happens when we go on break and you take your microphone off because you never put it back on, and then nobody can hear you.
Well, maybe once the producer learns what he's doing.
Well, I don't think that he realized.
He will know that I will do that, and that he will double check that. He will do a sound check before we start. And then instead of trying to blame me.
So they missed all the Easter baskets at Big Lots and all that bullshit.
Yeah, go to Big Lots.
Go to Big Lots. Go to Big Lots for $5.
Look how he's like totally crossing his hands, like he's pissed off at me.
He's the producer. He's supposed to be. Oh yeah, no. He's not like the other two that you've run off.
Okay.
Because he's apparently your fiance, so you have to treat him nicer.
Oh no! Yesterday I made him run off to try to get my shoes done, which he failed at. I would like to bring that up again. His first task, failure.
His first task as producer was a failure, huh?
Well, first task is anything.
Oh my God.
The first time I've asked him to do anything for me, failed.
So not true.
No, really,
I don't
that's
believe
the
it
truth.
for a minute.
Yeah, I have not asked him for anything else.
Hey,
Have I asked you for anything else? He's currently like trying to think. What have I asked you for?
Oh, car to go.
Oh, I made him drive the car to go, which he was totally hated, and now he loves it and wants to know how to join. So I enriched his life. Next failure that you did? Can you hear me now?
Do you want to know how much he loves you? He goes to Wet n Wild at the Hole for you on Monday.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he
goes.
does.
No, he does not go for me. He goes to see how much trouble he goes getting in.
No.
Oh yeah.
I think he goes for you because
No.
He could clearly come here to Moe's with me for RuPaul's Drag Race and hang out with us.
Because he's like security now at the Hole, so he gets all. Everyone's all. Ooh, Jay.
Ooh, Jay.
Ooh, it's so good to see you. Ooh,
Where's your
Jay.
handcuffs? Pepper spray me, bitch.
Yeah. And then he's like this, you know, oh, it's so good to see you, you're leaving. He's like customer service on Monday night.
Oh my God.
He's service.
So he could get a job as a host anywhere with
Yes, he can.
oh my God. Oh, Jay, we love you.
Anyway, so what else were we talking about?
We were talking about Easter. What are you doing for Easter?
What am I going to do for Easter? Easter, I'm
What
going
is
to...
Easter? That's the resurrection, right?
It's, I don't know.
Well, you're
All
the
right.
churchy one.
Well, they'll tell me on... Well, I do go to church.
You're the churchy one.
Yeah.
So he was crucified on Friday and he rose on Sunday.
Yeah, that's why it's Good Friday.
Who? Moses?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, it's your holiday. Actually, it's a Jewish thing.
Well, yeah, for Jews it's called Passover. There's
Yeah, because Passover starts on Monday, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Monday night.
So should pass you right over.
Ooh, you should have some gefilte fish.
No, and nothing fish.
Nothing fish. Lee will make it in some fancy cuisine.
No. No fish.
He won't even gut it.
Yeah. And then I go to a friend's house every year out in Spring Valley.
And do
Something
what?
to do. We eat. And I'm gonna eat.
I'm just saying.
And then
Green tea.
and then and then after that, because I go with my friend Jackie.
So you're not going to go to Trolley Barn Park and watch all the kids?
No. I don't.
You
no.
could walk your ass.
I
there
have done
from your
that.
house.
I have done that in the past.
Okay.
But I actually have a full day. I go to church in the morning, and then I go and get Jackie, and then we go to out to Heather's house, and we do that, and then I leave there, and I drop Jackie off, and then I go out to Lakeside, and then I have friends.
You're going to Lakeside this weekend. It's the rodeo.
No, the rodeo is not this weekend. The Lakeside Rodeo is on the weekend of the 20th.
Oh, well, I got a text saying that somebody was offering you box seats to the
Well,
Lakeside
they have
rodeo.
the wrong weekend because it's the 20th.
Okay.
I know, because I know.
Oh, no, I'm just saying.
Going. Yeah.
I'm like, I'll ask her, but...
I will.
Lisa,
I'll take the tickets, but it is on the 20th.
Oh, no, you have to pay for them. They're box tickets.
And I'll pay for them.
They're $2.50 a piece.
Yeah. I have friends.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's the weekend of the 20th.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's what I was told. I'll show you the text.
All right, they were wrong.
You miss rodeo. I can't believe you're not breaking your horse's back with all that fat.
Well, I do think that yesterday when I got on her, she was all,
Because you got her into shape.
I did get her into she's all,
shape.
oh, Lord, what's that?
Girl,
Yeah.
I think it's all in your mind. I think you look fine.
Yeah, well.
I would like to see you in those little pants that I love so much with the little writing on the back butt.
Yeah, no, that ain't going to happen for a while. I tried to, my little jeggings, I tried to put them on, they just rolled down.
They just roll down. Oh my God. I love the jeggings. Those are cute.
Yeah, no, they just rolled down.
What else this weekend is the white party,
Yeah, I'm not going.
Well, I know you wouldn't be going. It's white party and desert tea at the Cigarro.
Yes. I bet that it's going to be beautiful out there this weekend.
Oh
though.
yeah, it's going to be
It's supposed
really,
to be beautiful
really nice.
here this weekend. It's supposed to be like in the 70s and 80s.
Knock on wood, because if you make it rain, girl.
Why would I make it rain?
Because you just said it, and now it's going to rain.
No, even all of the other people have been saying it's supposed to be nice.
Weather people? Who believes weather
I'm just
people?
saying.
The iPhone, does the iPhone say that it's going to rain? Because that's the only thing I believe lately.
Well, let me tell you. Hold on, let me look at my bejeweled, iPhone. I was going to look up something else, but I can't. Is that an app?
It's what an app? Yes, it's the weather one.
Oh, where would that be?
It shows the degrees.
Oh, would that be right there? It is supposed to be, Saturday's supposed to be 73, Sunday's supposed to be 70. I think it's going to be lovely. It's
Right.
going to be lovely. Just lovely.
Well, and if everybody who watches and is connected to us on Facebook.
Lee is now mentioning me on Twitter.
Well,
right?
Lee, he's
So how
been
does
doing
he want
that.
me to do all of
He's
this
been
stuff?
Tag.
I cannot figure all of this out.
Because you got your phone and you think you're me now with your phone and your
He's
iPad.
totally
and all
trying
that
to
shit.
figure it out.
You know DJ Taj from Fabulous Moe's. Have you met his boyfriend?
That's an email that you sent me that I just noticed.
Well, there you go. When you thought I didn't send it, and there it is. Have you met his fabulous boyfriend?
Whose?
DJ Taj.
Oh, yes. He's a cutie patootie.
He is beyond cute. He's fine as hell. Anyways, he was...
I'm old enough to be his like great-grandmother.
Well, he was the choreographer for the movie Bring It On.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Well, he is up for choreographer of the year.
He is.
So...
What, in just San Diego or
No.
everywhere? The
everywhere.
world?
For, I think it's Cheer Nation magazine or Cheerleader magazine or some shit.
Really?
Yes. And it's like pretty prestigious.
So we need to vote for him?
We do need to vote for him. And you can go to our Facebook page and click the picture, and that's how you vote. The likes on the picture is how they are choosing the winner.
Well, I will click many times.
I told Taj that if they were to change the picture that they have of him in like a nice little business suit, business shirt, button-up business shirt, to him without a shirt on, would probably get 10 times more likes.
Well, maybe they should do that.
I think they should. Submit a different picture, but he is like super hotness. So, Ray Jasper, you should vote for him.
I'll vote for him.
Like.
I would totally vote for him.
Yes.
I'll vote for him in the most dirtiest, nastiest way.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
You had asked a question on one of the emails that I was trying to find, and I wanted to know what it was.
Oh, I'm going to pull it up and see if I can...
I cannot seem to find it. Oh, and you know why? Because, I know why I don't have emails, why I'm not getting emails.
Why?
Because, well, not that we're going to discuss this now on the air, but because I don't know my password.
Oh my God, girl. Oh, what thing inspires you?
You inspire me.
I am so glad that this is on tape right now. Or digital, whatever it's called. Whatever it is that we do.
What did that just say? I think
I don't know.
Cumulative.
It's something about minutes, but they seem to keep going up
higher,
more.
higher, yeah.
And I don't understand.
Totally cool. Yeah, I'm like,
So
oh dear.
we have 25 minutes left? Or
I don't even understand that anymore. I'm like, what?
clearly I think they're trying to tell us we've been talking too long.
Yeah. Clearly he might need to go through that training video again.
What inspires you?
What inspires me?
That's what I wanted to know, because you are very inspirational to people, both sober and drunk.
What inspires me? Honesty inspires me. It really does. Be it good or bad honesty, totally inspires me. I love honest.
I love honest too.
Yeah.
I think that one of the
people that are real, they inspire me. I love people that are real.
People who do and don't just talk about doing.
Do you know who inspires me? Glitz Glam, who's here somewhere. She inspires me.
She's very inspiring.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say watch out for that one, because in the coming couple of months, she's got a lot of big things happening.
Yeah. Everyone's going to be like, Ophelia who?
Right? Glitz Glam. And can we just say we're in the top 4 right now for RuPaul's Drag Race? The final 4.
Oh, with Chad?
And Chad is still there.
Yeah.
And
okay, so who do you think the final 2 are going to be?
I think the final 2 are going to be Sharon and Chad.
Really?
Yes. And I am really conflicted on who I think is going to win.
See,
because I love them both.
Well, first off, I didn't get to see it this week.
Oh, you didn't?
No, because
they brought someone back.
Yeah, because for whatever reason, my DVR thing with Cox is another reason why I should cancel them.
With your digital HD TV.
Yeah, whatever. They didn't record it because they couldn't find it in the schedule or whatever.
Okay.
And I haven't went back and looked. Who'd they bring back? Don't tell me I'm going to watch it this week online.
Okay.
All right, never mind.
Well, I'll just tell you that who they brought back, they sent home. So, didn't last very long.
See, I think I was having this conversation with somebody else, and I don't want to talk bad about, the whole thing, but you also have to realize that it's also TV, and it's this, and it's that. I think that it could come down to, really, somehow I have a gut feeling way down. I have no reason to believe the way that I do, other than I just kind of believe it. I think that Latrice will be one of the final 2.
I like Latrice's attitude. I think she's hot.
I love her. So I think that she might be one of the final 2. Who she would be up against, I don't know. I don't know. I just have a gut feeling.
I don't know if...
Now watch her get kicked off next week. And then I have to rethink. But I have a feeling. I have a feeling.
I don't know. No, I mean, of course, Chad is our
I love
hometown
Chad.
boy, and we definitely want him to win. And I have a sneaking suspicion that it's very possible that he did, but I think that the final two, because Sharon Needles, it would be the first time that they had. I mean, I don't know that Raja counts, but I think it would be the first time that they had that sort of a drag personality win that type of a competition. But I think you hit the nail on the head in saying that it is TV. Any reality competition show after the first season becomes entirely predictable.
Right. Well, and the other part that is that, you know, that the show itself got so much flack for cutting all of the fat girls off early.
Yes, that's true.
And so, which they've done in the prior seasons. So this is really the first season that they still have a big girl.
That's true.
Way into it.
She's like the biggest girl they've ever had.
So I could see, not that I'm not saying that you know, Chad or Sharon Needles or that even Latrice or any of them are not worthy of it, because I think they all are. I mean, well, we know how my feeling about drag and performing, and the people that go on that show are, you know, in a total other class, all on their own. So I totally respect all of them.
Right.
So I'm not even talking about that. I'm just saying, because I would lose. I mean, I know I would be first week.
She's
bye-bye, gone.
I ain't sewing shit.
Yeah, I'm not sewing, I'm not doing my own hair, I'm barely doing my own makeup, and I'm not lip syncing for my life. I'll leave now. So with all of that said, I just kind of wonder if Latrice doesn't go farther, so that argument.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Now he's writing a whole book.
Now he's writing it big so we can see it, which we love.
Yeah.
Which means that we have plenty of time, so.
Yeah. Now he's totally trying to figure it out. I don't understand why they have time. Now he's like, take a break. I need explanation. I say make the bitch suffer.
Make him suffer. While we talk about the next thing, I'm loving the land shark, which I think is the bear of the month here.
It is.
Which producer Jay loves to get me because he's always.
That is not even a subtle hint. Why don't you just say, Jay, I need another land shark?
Did you get any of the things that I was tagging you on? Because we've had, you know, He Said, She Said, and, you know, our favorites over at Christwire have been.
No, I have not. Why?
Because we caused quite a little stir over the past 2 weeks with Christwire that got us on Joe My God again.
Oh, yes, I did read that. Yes, I did read that.
Okay.
And I tried to respond. I think that response went through because I got a nasty little note. So I'm sure that went through.
Well,
you know, the thing about it that I don't think that people really understand. I think people think that I'm joking when I say, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I really do. I don't know how to respond. I barely know how to, like, even put it on there. So I don't know where it goes.
Swipe and do
yes,
this.
Yes,
and
I know. Yeah, that's it. So then I get all these, you know, bitch, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. So go ahead.
Yeah. No, they absolutely, you know, we had Pastor Rich on the show. And, you know, Christwire loved to take a hold of that.
Yes.
And just tear it to pieces. Our converting of the, you know, the religious Christian men. And then, of course, I had tweeted some stuff about what was going on in New York, along with Joe My God, and we got called out again for...
What's going on in New York?
Oh, well, it was 2 weeks ago. What was going on at the time in New York, I don't even remember, but I think I made 1 or 2 tweets about it, or 1 or 2 posts about it, and they just took it and ran with it, and...
Well, they have nothing better to do.
No, I mean,
really.
Clearly.
I mean, it's not like they can go on a date. Look at them. They're all hideous.
Well, and you know, they still are convinced that...
Somehow, can I also tell you, I don't know how Father Felch...
I know.
Father Felch?
Yeah, I love the names there.
I'm not quite sure how.
Xenia and Father Felch, yeah.
Well, Father Felch has somehow gotten my personal phone number. And now he sends me direct text.
Do you have your shit listed in Google?
No. I don't know how he's kind of got it, but he now, he texts me personally.
Wow, girl. Maybe he's been one of your gentleman callers at one point. Oop.
Yeah, I don't understand, but yeah.
What do you think about the debates that have been going on?
Which one?
Presidential debates.
I haven't watched any of the presidential debates.
Oh, you're Miss Republican.
No, I'm not Miss Republican.
You're Miss Republican conventions because they have hot men and good food.
Okay, right now, and I am. Trust me, that's all coming up. I am ready for the parties. I'm ready for the parties. I don't think that, I think, well, okay, I've said this before, you know my feelings about it. I think the general elections are nothing but a waste of time. They are a total waste of time. I think that, until we change the way that a president is elected, and really the people elect the president, it doesn't matter to me. Because the people don't elect the president. And that's the bottom line. They do not.
The delegates.
Yes. And so until that's all changed, I could give a rat's ass.
I want to go to the parties. That's it.
I want to go to the parties, and I think it doesn't matter.
Right.
And I also think that the whole system is so screwed up right now that until really there's some sort of really revolution, or which there will be soon in the next couple of years, I think there will be, or unsettling or whatever. It doesn't matter. I think that the primary elections are much more important. And speaking on that, guess what I did last night was I'm getting very involved with the Lakeside community.
That's what I was leading into because I knew that you had to give up bowling for a particular.
And I am and now they know who I am when I walk in. They give me a look.
Are you running for the board?
My mom said absolutely no fucking way can I run for the board. So, I always listen to everything that she says. So I'm not going to run for the board at this time. However, I am going to be put on a subcommittee.
The Ways and Means. What subcommittee?
I'm getting put on. There's two that I'm going for. I'm going for the horse trails subcommittee, and then there's another one for.
Your bedazzle is vibrating up a storm.
Oh, am I vibrating?
That must be Lee.
Yeah, I don't know. I vibrate. I haven't figured out the phone yet. So that's what I'm doing. Well, and yesterday, the meeting was so exciting. At the end, the police had to be called. Yeah,
what did you do?
I did nothing.
I did nothing. I sat there like
it wasn't even.
Woman
I actually left early. I left the meeting early to go to dinner with some friends from Lakeside, and the police were called after I left. I totally missed it. I was very upset.
Wow. Everywhere you go, there seems to be trouble and drama.
This one lady who I can't remember her name, but she's very sweet. And when I was leaving, she goes, they have a big old black check mark next to your name. And twice when I had to stand up and tell the chairperson that he didn't quite know what he was doing. They didn't even ask for my name, because normally you have to stand up and go, what's your name and your address, and
So whose address do you give? Your mom's?
The ranch, out at the ranch.
Oh, at the ranch,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My other address.
Luna's address.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I also had a thing today with the city because I got my water bill. God, there's anyways, I got my water bill, and my water bill went from normally my water bill's like $50 a month, or whatever, every other month or however it goes. And I usually use, I don't know how they figure it out, but I usually use 61 gallons a day is basically how they figure it out.
Okay.
And this bill I got, they said that I was using 548 gallons a day. I'm like, there's a problem. There is a problem. Because 548 gallons a day, my house would be gone. I mean, it would just...
You don't water your lawn.
I do not water my lawn.
It's not like you're doing laundry for 100 families every day.
I do laundry about every month if I need to. I have enough panties to get me through. Yeah, no. I do laundry once. I do what? I guess I do 5 loads of laundry a week
Uh-huh.
on an average.
500 and some gallons a day. Wow.
It's crazy.
You must have a leak.
Well, it's not on my side. Well, I went and reread it. You know, because, well, I went down to the city today. I went down to,
Lord.
because I tried to be, I was on hold for an hour to trying to get a hold of someone. And in that hour, I was able to get dressed, get in a car to bar, drive downtown, and go upstairs to the office while I was on hold. Like, that's... Anyway,
Wow.
so I talked to him, and he's like, well, you need to read your meter, and you need to do this, and blah, blah, blah. And so I did. And my reading was totally different than what their reading was, which is good, for one. And B, I'm like, well, there's still a lot of water. And so they were like, the guy at the office was like, well, it could take, you know, about 4 weeks for us to investigate. I'm like, if there's a leak of 500 gallons of water a day, I think, well, let's see, that would be something I think you guys should look into, Miss. We all need to conserve water. And they didn't like that.
Right? We're on water conservation.
Yeah, they didn't seem to like that. I'm like, I think of 500 gallons of water a day leaking from your meter into my property would be something you might want to look into. Anyways, so, he didn't think so.
He didn't think so, huh?
No, so I ended up calling somebody else, and they are sending out an emergency crew now.
It's very helpful to know people in the know.
Yeah, it is, because I did make some phone calls to people I know.
Yes, I had to do that the other day. Well, actually, it was a weekend evening, and you know, I really abhor fucking awful dog owners, and apparently,
Oh, this is going to be good.
a couple had left their 2 dogs out in their front yard that is, mind you, fenced in or whatever, in a very metropolitan area, a block from where I live, in their front yard for a week while they went on vacation.
Really?
Yes.
I hope you reported them. And I hope they took their dogs away.
The second night I reported them. However, the first night that I called the non-emergency number,
That's a waste.
I'm just pointing that out. The dispatcher who was on the phone with me got rude and snippy, and I was like, oh, no, you don't realize this is the second time that I'm calling about this, and I know this time it's at night, and I know it's not an emergency, which is why I called the emergency number, but this is happening consistently. Second time I called, oh no, she wasn't, she gave me so much attitude, like, well, you just sound like a disgruntled neighbor. Why are you calling?
Right.
And this isn't, well, so the next day I called certain people, and those certain people took very certain care of this issue, and within 4 days it was taken care of, and the people came back 3 days later and were very upset that their dogs were gone.
I do think, which brings up a very good point, and I think that it's sad, and it happens more than not. And I know we're running out of time now, so I'm not going to make an extended thing. I think that, I've said this many, many, many times, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I know how lucky I am, and I know how privileged I am to be able to meet some of the people that I have met, and to be given the connections and the go-to that I have. I know that.
Right.
And in knowing how lucky and privileged that is, I really try not to abuse it, because it can be abusive.
Right.
I know other people that abuse that. So, I really do not try to do it.
Abuse the privilege of the knowing.
Right. But I will use it.
Sure.
And I think that what everyone needs to keep in mind, even on the most smallest things, is that you don't know who you're dealing with. You really don't know who they are, how they're connected, or what they can do. You don't know.
Treat everybody with respect.
Right.
I also think that it is a testament to our city officials and city and people that they are willing to, because it didn't have to be the person that I initially was in contact with didn't know me from Adam, and I think that it's a testament that they went above and beyond to try to rectify the situation. Certainly because of talking to someone, they figured out who I was, and I'm not saying that that's anything special or anything, but the fact of the matter is that contacting your elected officials, that's who they work for.
Right.
They work for
Right.
you, and they do actually work for you, and they do their jobs. And I think it's a testament to in District 3, our city officials who work for us, they take care of things. When you call and complain, they will take care of things.
Right. Well, they never. I mean,
well,
you know, usually when
you don't even have to say your name. You open your mouth, they're like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, and that has happened. So I mean, I totally get that. So I think that's cool. But you know, last week, this is one of the things that really made me get it. Like, you know, like get it is on Saturday I went to a party on Saturday night and I was walking home and I stopped back by Brooklyn Bikes, you know, and I said, hey, you know, because I knew that they would, because I talked about them on the show, and I'm like, I knew that they would never see it because, you know, they were straight and, you know, whatever. I'm like, I just want you to know that, you know, I gave you a shout out and stuff, and they're like, all right. And so then, you know, we pulled it up and watched it together on the computer and stuff, and they're like, oh my God, that's like the cool, they were like so appreciative, you know, and the one guy said in there, he's like, you never know. You just don't know who's gonna walk through your door, who can do something, you know. So I, you know, and when I was leaving, I was like, God, right, he is so right. Like, you don't know.
No, you don't.
So that's something to keep in mind.
Yes, and that it is also a testament to the viewers and fans of the show. We thank you for watching, because without you, we wouldn't even do this. So you matter to us, and I love you. You love them.
Well, love is kind of a strong word.
Love is kind of a strong word. And
Even
that's it
for
for
me.
us. We've got to go because we're way over time right now. So bye-bye. We will
Well,
see
if someone
you
knew how to keep track of
next
time, we
week.
wouldn't have had this problem.
Bye.